I'm Grace Hogan. I live here in Bayfield, Wisconsin, and I'm about to swim to Madeline Island.
Welcome to Bayfield, Wisconsin, where lake breezes carry big stories from a small coastal town. Join the Windseeker team as we explore unique businesses, hidden gems, and the local legends that make Bayfield unlike anywhere else.
This will be my 17th time. I love Lake Superior, beautiful, clear, clean water, and such a special event. It's for our amazing local rec center that provides incredible programs for kids, adults, people of all ages, and super valuable resource for us here in Bayfield.
All of the funds generated by the Pointe Open are used for the daily operations of the rec center, making sure that we can keep all the lights on, keep the power going, keep the pumps running, and keep the pool warm. And then also goes into other programs like our financial assistance program, helping people in the area get memberships and access to programs and really using our facility. So Bayfield Rec Center has a 25-meter swimming pool. It's saline. We transferred over to that in, I want to say, 2012 or so. We have a hot tub, sauna, fitness center, and also community room space for anybody coming in to use. And then my big role for the Pointe is I am the finish line coordinator, making sure that everything over on the finish line gets set up right, organized right, and then make sure it gets all cleaned up and looks like we never were there when we're done.
I mean, you really don't get a race like this where you start mainland and you go to a destination. The water's clear, clean, cold. You get in there and you kind of get that chill, but halfway across you start getting a little warm. The waves start kicking off a little bit, and you get a feel of what the lake's all about. Also, when you get going and you see the sand kind of disappear, and then it's just you and water for a solid hour. It's kind of a fun experience.
There's a ton of planning that goes into the swim. Really, a large part of what makes it happen, what makes it work, is all of the volunteer hours that we have. We have dozens and dozens and dozens of volunteers that put in 1,000+ hours.
So with our swimmers in the water, we've got over 600 people making their journey from Bayfield over to Madeline Island, and the safety paddlers create a perimeter for that corridor about 20 yards off of the buoy. So we have our paddlers that are the first line of defense, first responders for the swimmers. If somebody gets in distress, they visually raise a flag up, which gets communicated to the power boaters, and then we're able to get folks off of the course. Safety paddler crew is made of an eclectic community of paddlers that are enthusiasts, some that are casual and only paddle a handful of times a season. And we're blessed that this is one of the few times, to some of our local professionals that are in the guide scene. This year, we had around 90 folks on the water, which is one of our largest years. It's pretty cool to see, 600 some odd people in the water, and then 80+ people on the water, just all, making it happen and being, out there enjoying the big lake.
This was our 19th year. It's been around for 20 years. We unfortunately missed one because of COVID, but next year will be our big 20-year anniversary of it. Started off with, I believe, 24 or 25 swimmers. Took about 6 or 7 years to build up to about 100 swimmers. And then after that, it kind of took a couple of big jumps over a couple of years and really started to gain some speed. And the first couple of years that we really fully sold out the race, we would sell out at about 550 swimmers, and it would sell out somewhere between May and June. And then all of a sudden in 2024, the swim snapped and sold out in about 8 hours. And in 2025, it took about 15 minutes. If you want one of the 650 spots in 2026, you got to get there pretty quick.
Thank you for watching Small Town, Big Stories. Please like and subscribe to explore more of Bayfield with the Windseeker team.